Good morning. Good morning. Oh, let me do this because I can't see that well. All right, there we go. I can see myself now. I don't know. This thing is sliding. I think I need to tighten it up. Anyway, good morning. I am early because it's morning day, meeting Thursday. So I have to get out early. But need to do some skincare. Don't you hate when you are put in a situation where you look goofy and don't know what the fuck you're doing? That was me yesterday. So at my new school, hey Shannon, at my new school, I we do case management because I'm a special education teacher. Now, my old school, we didn't do the case management, and there's a difference between when you do it. Like there's levels. So the case manager runs the IEP meeting, and so and there's certain things that you're supposed to do in that IEP meeting. Well, as I told my boss, I didn't do these last year. We had case managers at our school, so which a lot of schools have. So it's like because that's a separate thing. Because to do that is very involved. So a lot of times schools now have somebody who just does that case management work because there's a lot of steps, there's a lot of forms, there's a lot of things like that. So they have somebody separate that does that to finalize the IEPs, where like maybe me, I'll deal with the students themselves, make sure the documents are there. But when it comes down to the meetings, I'm not really running it. Well, I run them now. And I've never done that. Hey, Helen. Right. Now, I be up early in the damn morning for this shit. Okay, so I promise if I find a 3 a.m. deal, I'll screenshot it and send it to you from now on. Like, girl, look at this deal. I got you. So, so he was like, because I don't be trying to text people like that, because I'm like, ain't it kind of rude to text somebody at like 3 a.m.? Maybe because some people, because my shit off, so I don't hear it. But, some people be woken up out their sleep like, what's going on? Yeah, there was a deal. I got a Tars Musk Cashmere. What hell is it at? Hold on, I got the hiccups from my water. Hold on. I got this for like $40. It was like a deal on for 45 for $40. Musk Cashmere by Attar. Y'all know, I'm kind of like obsessing on Attar. I think it's a combination of the bottles and what's in the bottles. I like the juice in the bottles, but I like bottles too. So I like these gaudy over the top bottles sometimes. Then I do like some that are kind of simplistic too. I know, wasn't it? I actually got this, and I'm mad I didn't find these on time. Because I'd have told everybody snatch these. They had them. Are you throwing up? Hold on, hold on, Juicy, what you doing? Okay, she didn't. Oh, thank God. I'm like, the fuck. Hi, Dinah. No, it's probably right. Moresque, they had these Moresque secret collections for $65. These things are like, that was like half price because Moresque is expensive. Because this is the more inexpensive brand, which has more. These right here, this was a good seal too. These little ass bottles is over $200 retail. That's why I say I would never tell anybody to buy this little damn thing because it's too little. Okay, so she didn't throw up nothing. She's just She probably got her bad squirrel or something when she was outside. Yeah, it was. I don't know what's going. Okay, so let me give y'all some tricks about how I be finding shit. Okay, I just be doing random shit, right? Um, I'll just do a random search of something. Like a lot of times, I'll look up a note. Girl, okay, so this is how I've been finding fragrance net coupons. I just do a search before I try to buy something if it's not working, because there's a new one. It's like T something I use. Because they are expiring these damn things like all the time now. But I what I've been doing is just doing a search fragrance net coupons, and I think it's Retail Me Not usually has the newest ones, and it's another little site I found that usually has their new ones. Cause you gotta stay up on them 35% because fragrance net is trying to get us with that now. They're like, no, you're not getting all this money from us. I'm like, but yes, we are. I personally feel like that we should get loyalty discount anyway. If you see my history with you all, you should just give me a standard 35% and say, you know what, we just go and take this 35%. That's what they should do. I don't understand why they don't. Shit, I'll be less likely. But FragranceNet though is real funny. You gotta really watch their prices because sometimes they damn prices is more than retail, especially when it comes to niche. They be trying to get over on folks. You really have to know what you're doing. You really have, because they done had like they literally had Grand Soir for over 325. I was like, y'all shut y'all asses up. I'm not paying that. But so what happens a lot of times when I find these deals is yeah, they've been tripping lately. But then you'll find a really great deal. What winds up happening, and I found that you can find them best late at night. I think sometimes they forget to like change some prices, you know. Um, so I'll be looking up like a note. So I'll do something like amber, and I'll change the spelling on it or something. And I don't know how I found those moresque. Something just came up, popped up. Oh, I think I was looking up. I know how I found them because wasn't this a tester bottle? It might have been a tester bottle. I look up testers all the time, so sometimes that's how I found them because this was a tester. Musk Cashmere was a tester. So a lot of times what I just do is I go down into gifts, look up unboxed and testers, and I look up and then I hit new arrivals so I can see the newest stuff they have in. I do the same thing with gift sets because because the thing that they get good pricing on is gift sets. So I just look up gift sets. So I look up gift sets and I'll hit new arrivals to see what's the latest things they have. And that's how I find like good deals on on gift sets, especially now. I got to start looking because I know they're gonna have a bunch of gift sets coming up. And then I look up unboxing testers a lot because some of them I know come with the tops. Like I know the Attar ones come with the tops. I think, like I know I will never get an Amouage tester because they got the ugly damn tops on them, so I won't buy those. Even though I know that's kind of silly, but I still don't want that ugly ass top. So yeah, so you just kind of have to look around. And then I do stuff like I have standard oh really, let me see if I can find it. Cuz I found one, it was like T something that I used. And then I look up certain brands all the time just to see if they got something in. Like I'll look up Guerlain to see if they got anything good in and hit it at a cheap price. I have found that a lot of times, because they will change them prices, it's like the best time to find the good prices is in the middle of the night. Because I think it's like sometimes they post it, I think sometimes, ooh, that's a good deal though. For $68, I might have bought a test of Portrayal. Doesn't work. Damn, they done switched that one already. They quick now, cause I just used that last week. Fragrance like, oh, okay, y'all think y'all gonna get them 35% off? You gonna have to work for this shit. Wow. Whew, I'm telling y'all, this is like a straight electroshock shit right now with this one. But it's kind of interesting because I feel like this tingle, like, and I'm like, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, because I know like the electric shocks will help to tighten your skin. So I'm trying to make sure I don't leave them on too long in one spot, So like the red one has this like little shock value thing going on, but I kind of like it. Uh, but it's one of those things where you go, okay, I think that's enough. All right. So anyway, um, so that's how I find really good deals on it because it'll be like, or I'll look up something strange and then it like takes me down this rabbit hole of stuff. But a lot of times it's because I've looked up a note. Like I'll say like ood and I'll spell it differently and then I'll get different stuff up. Or I'll spell tuberose and see what's coming up on tuberose. And then I'll just start looking at all the ones that have like the lowest. And if I see certain things have like two sizes available, I always check. Because either it's their travel spray or a lot of times it's a test that they haven't said they got. Okay. Yeah. Man, it's a game trying to keep it's a game we on now with Fragrance Net and all that. Fragrance X is like, look, y'all get this little funky 15% off and be happy with it. That's what Fragrance X says. Just be happy with this 15% off. We ain't gonna make y'all work too hard, but you ain't getting no more than that. And I said, okay. Because there are certain things that I will look, you still have to look though, because sometimes Fragrance X with their little funky 15% off is still cheaper than Fragrance Net. So it's a game we playing. It's a game we playing trying to keep this money in our pocket. It's a game. We be like searching and doing all this. It's like, no, I'm gonna win. I'm mad they got rid of 37% off. That 2% made a difference. When they took that 2% away, I was sad. I was sad. And Fragrance Buy don't even play. They like, yeah, we got some coupons, but you got to be a loyalty person. But we ain't got that percentage off. Don't be trying to find it. We just giving you a good price. How about that? And the thing about Fragrance Net is, man, have y'all been getting them texts with, "Hi, I'm Sarah. I see you were looking at this. You know what, Sarah? Leave me the fuck alone. I don't need your help. If I'm gonna spend my money, I know how to. I'm gonna spend that money. I'm gonna spend that money. So I don't need your help. I don't need you like, hi, I'm Sarah. I see you were looking at such and such. You want to get it now? And then let me tell you about Afterpay. Let's talk about Afterpay and Christmas time. Afterpay is straight the fucking devil, y'all. So let me tell you what happened with Afterpay. See, you get Sarah too, because Sarah texts me like, hey, babe. And it's like, as soon as you go off the site, as soon as you about to go on your merry way, 5 minutes later, Sarah's in your text messages. Hey, I'm Sarah. I see you were looking. You still want that? So let me tell you what Afterpay is, and I got to water my hair down. So let me tell y'all what Afterpay has done. I won't even look at their deals. I'll be like, I'm not looking at y'all. Y'all make me sick. So what Afterpay did was this. Okay, so you know how you try to time your Afterpays, right? So I had a couple of Afterpays um, that were accidentally the day before I got paid, right? Couple of them. And so I was like, so I didn't pay until the next day because I was like, I ain't tripping. Y'all get your money tomorrow, right? So Afterpay at first shut me down a little bit. They said, "Oh, bitch, you was late 2 times. We taking away your privileges." Oh, okay, so fine. So they took down my spending limit and everything. So I was like, okay, cool. This is, and then I said to myself, self, this is good because you can't go fucking willy nilly with this shit. Okay, cool. Afterpay, fuck you. Good. That was like a month ago. So I've been paying them and whatever. And so I went to go pay them because I got paid and I was paying them off. Because normally what I do is when I get paid, I just pay all of them off for the next 2 weeks if I got any. So I go and they increased my spending limit. Not by a little, but by a lot. I was like, fuck you, Afterpay. See, you like, oh, but it's Christmas time. We need this whole spending that money. Go and put that limit back up because she'll see that limit and she'll be sucked in. I'm not going to be sucked in. Fuck you, Afterpay. That's what I said. Fuck you, Afterpay. And I'm sticking to it. So, yeah, that's what happened. They're all trying to come for us right now. Stay strong, sisters. Stay strong, sisters and brothers. Stay strong. However, this is really good. Ovation for Men by Sean Crenshaw. This is real good, y'all. This a man fragrance, baby. And it's not that expensive. His price point is really good. Under $100. Ooh, it smells good. It smells good. Oh, man. Did they? I won't even touch none of that. I'm like, I'm telling you, they like get their coins, y'all. Get their coins. Time to get their coins. Get their coins. And I'm like, stay strong, sisters. What's today? Oh, today's 18th. Look, speaking of that, I was like, when's my YouTube money hitting? It ain't that much this month, but it's all right. Every little bit help. Every little bit helps. Okay, time for some serum. Time for the serums. I've been using this one. How did I get this one? I think I got it on a good deal. I got to see what Peter Thomas Roth, around Black Friday, at the end of the year, Peter Thomas Roth does really good deals. And I do like some of his stuff. I know this stuff better be coming out because I know I use this stuff. I hate opaque bottles where you can't see what's in it. But I know I ain't used up a whole ounce yet. And if I did, I ain't buying this shit again because I know this ain't been a whole ounce that I've used. It's like, no, Peter, you're getting over. Because I feel like when they really go opaque like this, okay, it's just tripping. They make, be like, well, it's close to 30 mil. That's why the Montals be, I be like, is this really, really that much? I should buy one and just see what the weight is when I get it. I mean, that doesn't tell me anything because I don't know the weight of the bottles. You got the Montal sample set? Ooh, what's in it? As if I need another Montal in my life. There's a couple, though, I do want. I need. I think, do I have Daydream? No, I have Daydream. I'm on Starry Night. Couple. 26, damn. Right. Hey, Coco. Yeah, the Montals always feel empty. Oh, maybe I'll try that. See which ones I don't have. Because they got enough that 26 I could probably find a bunch that I don't have. Oh. I think I need to get a couple of more BDKs. What, Arabian's Tonka? Every once in a while, a fragrance buy gets it. Just put yourself on their list. Right? Swiss Arabian does a large one like that too. Swiss Arabian does a really large sample set too. But I'm like, man, with Swiss Arabian, everybody's been doing their Middle Eastern fragrance collection. I was like, should I do one? But I don't have, okay, so I don't have like the usual stuff. I have Rasasi and I have a tar. Yeah, that's a big one. I have a tar. I have a couple of Swiss Arabian. You know what happens is like when I say shit like that, then I start looking. I go, no, you actually have more than you think. But I don't have like I don't think I have any out. I have Latafa. I know I do. No, I was just thinking about it. I'm like, no, you got more than you think. Because I have some Latafas, I have Swiss Arabian, I have Rasasi, I have Attar. Yeah, I have more than I think. I have, my excessive moments. I'd be like, but I haven't really been buying a lot lately. I don't know. I haven't been finding any that I'm just like, yes, I want some. They haven't been hitting. Right, I am. I'm gonna make the dip. I'm gonna, I'll listen. I don't care. I will be doing it. I gotta finish. I got some other ones that need to go up. I have this week. I have a oud no rose video. That's right, ouds with no rose. That's coming up probably today. And then edgy roses because I'm kind of breaking up my roses because I have so many. So I'm doing them smoky roses. Did I do that and didn't do that one? Shit. I need to put that one in there too. So let me, yeah. So, I'm noticing there's this thing that I do. It's not a video unless I forget some shit and have to edit in something else. It's not a video until I do that. The videos can't go out until I do my second check and go, nah, you forgot that shit. So, yeah. So I have my final coming up in this one class, and it's 60% of my grade. So I have to really put some effort into it, and I gotta script it out. The problem I have with scripting it out is like they're looking for teaching new content. Well, I've been teaching the same class for 5 years. Do you really think I need to think aloud and script out what I'm going to say to them? Absolutely not. Because I say the same shit every time. And I mean, I know the misconceptions. I will say that sometimes I have to think out how I'm going to deliver to other students. But what I have to do in this is teach a basic lesson. I don't have time to like show how I'm going to differentiate. So, and it's got to be 15 minutes. So it's got to be me teaching something new. And I really wasn't planning on it when I come back, but I guess I got to now because it's due December 6th. So that means I got to film it when I come back into school from vacation, Thanksgiving. But anyway, I was talking about earlier because I digressed. No, I didn't. I said that I was in a meeting. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing as a case manager. So yeah, it went bad. But I look stupid. But you know what it is. It is what it is. So now I got to talk to somebody and get an agenda and how this actually works. What is the because I've never had to run the meeting. I introduce myself. I'll, introduce all of the people that are there, let them introduce themselves, and then I'll do my part, which is talk about them academically. So now I have to figure out what am I supposed to talk about? When am I supposed to say it? What else do I have to say? Because my boss ain't told me none of that shit. Even though she knows I've never done this on a regular. You gotta love people like that. It's like, oh, I know you don't know how to do this, but go and do it. Do that shit. Look like a goof, but do that shit. So yeah, let me charge this thing up on before I leave. So that was my Wednesday. I can't wait till next Tuesday. I was talking about this before. When did they start doing the extra day? I can't remember. When did they start the extra day off for Thanksgiving? Remember, we only had Thursday, Friday off when we were growing up. And I think when the kids were growing up at first, and then all of a sudden it was like Wednesday was off. It was like, when did Wednesday become part of it? Hold on, y'all. I need to charge this. I'll be right back. I gotta go behind here. And my mirror has a charging port. Okay. My mirror has a charging port, so I had to throw that in the charger. So somebody remind me today to put up the poll to see if we want to do a Secret Santa whatever thing using Elfster with the members, because I like Elfster because I can track that shit and see who didn't do their shit. Because the problem with normally Secret Santas, when you pull names, there's always that one person who doesn't do it, right? Your kids are out the whole week. Damn. Oh, did you buy the Sonya G already? I didn't even know it was out. Oh, so it is just 2 days there? Because Honey in Illinois, they get 3 days out. I'm like, when did we start doing this? When did we start doing this? Good morning, Courtney. Good morning, Kelly. I'm like, when did this start happening? I think I should have enough time today. I think I might make me some steel cut oats right quick. Oh, okay. Oh, that's when you're trying to get it. How much is it? How much is that one brush? I ain't gonna say nothing about the brush, because at least it's a face brush. Because if it was an eye brush, I'd be like, don't you dare. Because you barely use eye brushes. 85. That's about standard for Sonya. And there will be no deals for that. There will be no deals for that. And be like, a deal? Bitch, you tripping. If you need a deal, you don't need us. You see, Ref is going to go 50% off for Black Friday. So I might have to get a few brushes. If the damn bronzer brush is finally in, and I want that new powder brush. So I do want that new powder brush. I have not finished taking my hair down. Let me tell y'all, you tired when you wake up in the middle of unbraiding your hair. I was literally last night in my bed while I had the TV on, and I woke up with my hands in my hair because I was in the midst of unbraiding the braid and I passed out. I was like, go to sleep. Just go to sleep. Go to sleep. And that's what I did. I was like, okay, you tired. So I didn't finish the back. So this is going to be like a ponytail. So I got to straighten these out right quick just for today. Because I try to be more mindful when I unbraid my hair, because my shit will be kinking up. You know how you unbraid and it's knotting up at the back, at the bottom? Yeah. I had to wash that because I would have so many knots. And I'm going to put the water on here and break this down. So it's a little neater. So it's a little neater. Just make sure that it's not looking so crazy. Yes, I think I'm gonna. So if I can find the brush, because they have a new powder brush. Refer has a new powder brush. Now that's a slight low-key obsession of mine, is powder brushes. Don't ask me why I feel this need to have a whole bunch of big powder brushes, but I like them. When it comes to makeup, I really like a good powder brush. Now you know that's the heat. Quit looking like, what is that? She look like, what is that? That's the heat. Let me tell you, I was about to let her out one day. I thought I heard a mouse in the wall. I was like, get your ass back in here and do your job. Don't be trying to go off and live in your best life. Even though I'm wondering once I get her fixed, will she come back? Because she's getting fixed. She's getting spayed next Friday. That's my Black Friday thing. What you doing on Black Friday? Dropping off this cat in the suburbs to get spayed. Girl, natural hair powder, but some of them synthetics feel good too. The It Cosmetics ones feel good. And actually, the bamboo ones by Eco Tools are pretty nice too. Ooh, I like this little spray. A nice fine mist. A nice fine mist is so good. Like when you get a nice fine mist on perfume, or a fine mist on anything, like fine mist on your face sprays and stuff, like, because there's nothing worse than when you get those damn setting sprays and you spray it on your face and you feel like you've been attacked. When you hit that setting spray and it's like, oh damn. And when it does it, it's never a fine mist, so you're just like in one spot. Because who has some of the worst misters? Um, Milani is hit or miss with theirs. On their setting sprays, love their setting spray, really nice. But but it's but man, it hits you in the face. Cause some sprays will hit you in the face, especially when you're doing like sprays like your facial mist and stuff. You want it to be this fine, delicate spray that makes you feel like you are starting the, when you're putting it on, that you have done something so luxurious and so beautiful. I like my mist to feel like I'm in how you go outside and it's like a little misty outside. Just, it's not quite drizzle, but it's like that misty water coming down. That's the way I want mine to feel. Am I asking too much? Am I asking too much of my sprayers? I'm like, if you're gonna charge me $30 for some damn spray for my face, I need to feel like I am in the rainforest and just feel the gentle water dropping on my face. The droplets should be so fine that I don't even feel them. That it's just like, did I just do that? And you just feel like, oh my God, yes. So it's like, ah. It should feel like angel tears. It should feel like angel tears that are dropping from heaven and just misting your face. That's what it needs to feel like for that kind of money. Especially when you get them high-end ones, baby, what? Now, some of these companies have lost their damn mind with their pricing. And you know that it don't cost them that much to make it. This is all about marketing and shit. I need to feel like the angels have cried upon my face. I need to feel like, yes, that's what I need to feel like. I don't like my hair when it's like this way. I need it up. I might pull it up in some crazy little bun with these braids. Let's see. Because I look crazy. How did I wear this kind of ponytail when I was young? Man, I used to wear that low ponytail. What the fuck was I thinking? Hold on, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Can we make this happen? No, didn't, but it looks a little better to me. Yeah. It's a little bunny. Okay, that's better. Whew, okay. I had to get down. I had to get down to get the hair up. You know what I'm saying? I had to get down. I had to get down. I probably would need to direct these braids up a little more so that I could do like but this is gonna be fine for today. This is gonna be fine for today. These kids make me sick. These kids are taking my health. They are taking my health. I'm sorry. That's just the way I feel. Hell, sometimes I feel with Pat McGrath eyeshadow palettes at $125. You should just open that bitch up and look at it and think and point at the colors you want. They should just be on your eyes, perfectly blended. Like them Tom Ford quads that are $88 for 4 shades. For 4 shades? Oh, them bitches need to do some. Okay, so I have to talk about this. They don't watch me anyway. So I saw this live stream and it was quite interesting. Now, I didn't get far enough into it. I'm not even going front. I didn't get far enough into it, but it quite perplexed me. Did he raise his quad price? See, that's because people. Here's a quick lesson in economics. When it comes down, to pricing, it's called price what the market will bear. So pricing is about what people will pay. So the reason why they've gone up is because dumbass people will pay that price. See, if some people stop paying that price, they'll bring that price down. But because people are buying it at $88, they're like, well, let's take it up a notch and see what if they'll pay it. And if people keep paying for it, they're like, okay, let's. And that is pricing. Price what the market will bear. And so these dumb motherfuckers is buying it. So of course they're gonna keep charging it. Because it is not costing them that much more to make it. The shit only costs $1 at most to produce. We're paying for the name, the packaging. The packaging might be a little more expensive, but at that level, it's not that damn expensive because you're talking about huge amounts. You're talking about skiffs of stuff. You're not talking about, oh, I'm buying 20 of them. No, you're talking about millions of components. So they're not paying that much. 95 fucking dollars, they crazy. But I guess that makes sense because if you think about it, Urban Decay singles normally are $22. I'm not buying them bitches. But if you think about how much some of these single shadows are, it works out to how much those quads are. But I'm not paying for that either. Because you got me fucked up for $22. I'm about one thing. I can buy fuck you. Anyway. So, but it is about what the market will bear. So my market will not bear that price. But back to what I was saying. So I saw this thing and I don't know if it got to this point. I don't know. But it was talking about makeup shaming. Right? So when I think about you talking about makeup shaming, I think about the conversation is going to be about certain things. Like shaming people for wearing makeup, because in the Black community we know that if you wear makeup, people be like, oh, why you need to wear all that makeup? Shaming you for wearing your makeup, shaming you for buying makeup, shaming you for your makeup choices, because especially as you get older, they like, oh, you shouldn't be wearing that, you can't wear that, you need to be bland as motherfucker, you need to look like a bowl of oatmeal at all times because you're older. Because there's this belief in our society that as you get older, you have to be bland because the brightness is for the kids. That's being young. How about I should be able to do whatever because I'm more confident, I'm more secure in myself. So to tell me what I can't wear or do at this age is ridiculous. If I do it well, fuck you. Tina Turner wore them short ass skirts and rocked them short ass, showing off them legs for decades. And Tina gave no fucks. You know what I'm saying? Because they look good on her. Hi, Nashira. Um, you know, so you're new. Welcome. So that's what I thought was going to be talked about, right? Things that people shame people about, and how fucking dare they shame you about that, right? That's what I thought I was going to hear about. Now I didn't make it through the whole thing because as I was watching, I was like, what? When I came in, I started watching at the beginning. I kind of zipped through the beginning, the intro, because I didn't need to see the intro. What I saw was them talking about their use of luxury products and why that makes, and why they use luxury. So I don't know if it was more about people shaming them for the pricing that they use, how they spend money. Um, you know, um, I was confused. I wasn't quite sure. Was it okay? So are we trying to say that um, people be tripping about how you spend your money? Okay, but then just say, if I buy luxury, but it was like they were explanations was why they use these better products, these more expensive products, and why these products are, and why in lieu of using a lot of affordable products and stuff. That's when I saw, and I was like confused because I was like, so are we on here just to talk about how we can do luxury? I don't know. I was very confused, and I said, okay, let me get off of here. Because maybe they did say some nuggets of stuff that made sense, but at that moment it didn't make sense to me because I was like, okay, you buy luxury makeup. Okay. I thought it was going to be like this thought provoking, very interesting conversation. I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, alrighty. Well, that's what we're talking about today. It's like, and this is why, because, it's like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. I was like, oh, okay. So that's what this is. And then I got off of it. So I know what I'm putting on. So that was that. I was like, oh, okay. That's what we're talking about. The assistant principal of my school, this is his last day. He quit. He has a new job. Well, he got a principal's position. So, and I understand that. You got to do what's right for you. You better go and take that more money. And if you want that responsibility, I personally would not want it, but that's not who I am. I'm not on that path. I tried. I mean, I did give it a try. All right, let's talk about what we're wearing today. Let's find something to annoy the children today. Right now, I'm at this point where I'm just like, let me put on something. Let's see, is this going to annoy their asses? They gonna say, "Oh, Miss Caillouet, this don't smell good." Little irritants. Okay, I really want to wear this. I really want to wear this. You know, so they can say something ignorant to me. Miss Caillouet, you smell like this. Miss Caillouet, you smell like this. Let's go with Dancing Roses. This is loud. And I love it. I like smelling like cherry cough medicine. The only thing about putting on your lotion is your hands get a little slippery and you have a hard time putting it on. Like my right hand is off. I do too, honey. I love it, love it. Now I ain't gonna put on nothing that stink to me. Maybe I will though. Sometimes I put those on when I'm in the house trying them out. Cause I got a few more that I gotta try. See, can I really wear these or is gonna be gone? Back of the neck. Gotta get in her thighs. Behind the knees. All right. All right, y'all. Let me go because I got to be out of here early because it's meeting Thursday. I'm so overwhelmed with joy for meeting Thursdays. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. All righty, y'all. Have a great day. Right. I know. I said that for you, Helen, because I know you can't stand it. Woo, I smell good. Yes. I smell like cherry cough syrup. I bet you one of these kids gonna tell me that shit. Somebody tell me that shit. All right. See y'all later. Have a great day.